Alright, I'm going to try this again. Didn't have the microphone on the first time. I'm using the microphone. So I had the video, but I didn't have no sound. Anyway, I think a lot of y'all may recognize this fella on the screen. That's Giorgio Sukla, something like that. Ancient Aliens. I like to watch that show. Makes me think a lot about a lot of stuff, and I correlate what they're trying to figure out with what the Bible says on things. They're confused. Massive amounts of vain imagination. You know, I get why they and mainstream archaeologists don't get it quite right, because they're trying to figure out a jumble that has been turned upside down and mixed many different eras into specific spots. And they're real close on some things, but they still don't understand it. I'd watch that when I ain't watching YouTube channels, and I'll be sitting here playing a game on the mobile device, handheld computer. Can't really call it a phone because it don't have a SIM card in it, because I don't need it. But that's a lot of what I do in a day. Ain't doing a ride along. Missed opportunity to do that yesterday, so don't have one to put up for this video. Won't be one for a couple of weeks because we're sort of on vacation from that task because they're going to Florida. So I find that good. And other than that, that is the Vizio TV that I pulled down and start using as a monitor, hooked up HDMI. That little laptop right there. I'm going to put it more in that corner. That table right there used to be over on this other end. And what used to be there is now right there. And I'm going to put it down towards this end. There's the other desktop I normally use for watching stuff. And I'm going to pull it down here close to where the laptop will be, where I can better utilize it. Hopefully have it going on and give me room for doing other things on this other end. And I'm going to do that because we're supposed to be getting some recliners when my neighbor gets ready to let me know he's got them out ready to be brought up here. And we'll see how that works out. Got to do a lot of reorganizing on some shelves over here. That's what I'm going to be doing. This is what I do most of the day. Watch that and watch YouTube channels. See my hats right there. Yeah, see my mask hanging there for when I need it. There's my magnifying glass for helping me read the Bible on my concordance because the type is so small. You know, just a little bit of my setup. So, just a little something to fill that in. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just sitting there rambling. What else I got going on? Well, I really ain't got much going on. They're supposed to leave out the day this video comes out. I might get started on that little small project for her cutting boards. Tomorrow, the next day, probably, maybe tomorrow, after I rearrange some of this a little bit like I talked about. And may throw that in there on the next video. So, just a little short something. Anybody wants to get a discussion started with anything pertaining to my little bit of thought-provoking entertainment, let me know. We'll talk about it. Let you know what I think about it. Get your ideas on stuff, and then tell you what I know. Could be interesting. You never know. I'm going to call it on that. Short little video. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to have a great one. Piggy does you.